This is the 2010 Nissan 370Z Roadster. Feel free to stare. Plenty of people are content to ogle the exterior, but what if you're ready for commitment? What if you want to actually buy a drop-top 370Z? Well, here are the 10 things you should know.
The number one thing you need to know about the Nissan 370Z convertible is that, unlike some convertibles, it's not a watered-down version of the coupe. Nissan gave it a very stiff chassis and, for my money, the best solution, a soft top. So it's light, it's stiff, it handles really well. It's everything you want from the coupe, but with more wind and more sun.
Unlike most modern convertibles, the 370Z skips a bulky retractable hardtop in favor of a lighter, more compact soft top. We dig that. What we don't dig is its clunky operation. Just listen.
Clunky or not, the roof keeps the rain out, and it also keeps the interior reasonably quiet. Not as quiet as the coupe, but darn close. One of the tricks with convertibles is managing airflow around the cabin. You might not be able to tell because my hair's pretty short, but it's reasonably windy in here. Put the side windows up, and it calms down a little bit, but it's still pretty windy in here. So if you want to look your sexy best and have hair that really rocks the ladies, you might want to leave the top up. The stereo is loud enough to deal with the wind noise, and the audio sounds good, but it's not the best I've ever heard. Unlike the 350Z that preceded it, the 370Z was designed from the onset as both a coupe and a convertible. You can tell, look, the cut line for the rear deck lid, it goes right into the door handle. It's like they thought about it before they designed it. And just like the coupe, there's some issues because of all that style. You sit down low in the 370Z and rear view visibility, not so good in the coupe, even worse in the convertible. You have no idea what's happening over your right shoulder. I appreciate mystery in spy movies and when I'm eating hot dogs, but when I want to open the trunk of a car, not so much. Camera god Mike Delano doesn't know how to open the trunk to the 370Z convertible. Let's see how long it takes for him to figure it out. Once you know the secret, it's no big deal. But should opening the trunk be shrouded in mystery?
Nissan's much heralded VQ series V6 engine powers the 370Z, as well as numerous Infinities. With near universal praise and countless awards, the VQ doesn't need a pat on the valve covers from us. But what the heck? Good job, VQ. We think you deliver your 332 horsepower output with a lot of class.
In the long history of the Nissan Z family, I think it's pretty easy to argue that the 370Z has the nicest interior. What with this soft touch material, everything's well bolted together, it just has a high quality feel. For me, the biggest deal is the fact that they've nailed the Ipod interface. You hold this button here, it's incredibly easy to scroll to the higher letter artists. Look, Q, Queensryche. I don't have to wait a half an hour holding a button to get the Jet City Woman. I guess that's a good thing. And then, there are a couple of weird bits, like this right here. The steering wheel audio controls, this thing is sticking out. It's easy to hit, and then you'll skip away from, I don't know, Empire or some other terrible song. And then this gauge right here, it looks like it was ripped out of kit. That's fine and futuristic, but if I wanted to look like I was in Knight Rider, I would drive an overly styled Mustang. One of the greatest things about the Nissan 370Z in both the coupe and the convertible versions is what's called Synchro Rev-Match. I'm cruising along in fourth, but I want to go much, much faster. Clutch in, downshift, it knows what revs the engine is supposed to be for the third gear shift. So, let the clutch out, perfectly smooth shift, no heel toe, no special technique. The transmission makes it impossible to screw up the shifts. Here I am in fourth, wait, I go down to second, perfect shift, 5,500 RPM.
The original 240Z was born in 1969 with three qualities in mind: performance, style, and value. 3 decades later, and the 370Z convertible still delivers plenty of performance and style, but the value part is trickier. At around $38,000 to start, the 370Z isn't cheap. Is the Nissan 370Z a better sports car value than the Mazda MX-5 that can be had for $14,000 less? Probably not, but that's okay. If you're smitten with the Z and it fits your budget, we say buy it. Life is too short not to drive the Roadster of your dreams.
For more automotive news, please visit the latest news section of kbb.com.